Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Hub back in the video today. And today, I'm going to be talking about what the New England Patriots offseason plan should be after moving on from head coach of 24 seasons, Bill Belichick. We're going to be talking about who they replace Bill with, and also we're going to be talking about who they draft with the number 3 overall pick. They also have an early second-round pick, 34 overall. Also, going to be covering free agency as well. So let's get into it. Starting off, who will be Bill Belichick's replacement? I think this answer is easy. I think for the Patriots, they know who they want to who they want to replace Bill with. I think the only question is this person Mike Vrabel? Will he go back to New England? I think for sure he will go back to New England. I think there are some other options elsewhere. I don't know if Alabama, Crimson Tide just recently. Nick Saban retired. I don't know if they'd ever go to the NFL level and maybe contact Mike Vrabel. I know there have been a bunch of college football teams that have been interested in him in the recent history. So maybe Alabama would be. I don't know. I think Alabama, if their Nick Saban replacement, will probably be someone that's in college football. But it wouldn't surprise me. I've even heard a couple people say, like, potentially Ryan Day from Ohio State gets fired and Mike Vrabel goes there. But the most realistic one for Mike Vrabel is the Seattle Seahawks, and the Seahawks have interest in bringing in Mike Vrabel to be their next head coach. So I think that's the Patriots' biggest competitor the Patriots' biggest competitor for Mike Vrabel are the Seattle Seahawks, a team they beat in the Super Bowl years ago. But besides the Seahawks, I think the Patriots, they're good to get Mike Vrabel. I think, if he gets good money, he's going to go back to New England. I don't think it wouldn't have to be a lot of money. I just think this has to be the right situation for him. He's going to want to win, just like he did for 3 seasons with the Titans. Yes, he was with the Titans for 6 seasons, but he did go to the Titans with the playoff. He did take the Titans to the playoffs 3 seasons in a row. Even one year was the 1 seed in the AFC. So I know Vrabel, he wants to win. He doesn't want to go through any rebuilding years. So I think Vrabel will be fine with 1 or maybe 2 rebuilding years, but he wants to win. And I think with Seattle, if he goes to Seattle, I think they can win there right away, in my opinion. I think that's the only difference with Seattle and New England. But I think for the Patriots, on their side, for their next head coach, they need to hire Mike Vrabel, who won 3 Super Bowls there and is definitely the right choice for the next head coach for the New England Patriots. They're getting into the draft, and I think for the draft, you cover the two needs you need the most. And at number 3, I have the Patriots drafting Jaden Daniels, quarterback from LSU, who just won the Heisman. And I think he's a perfect fit for that New England system. And I think he will be the franchise quarterback for the New England Patriots. But you can't be your franchise quarterback if you have nobody to throw the ball to. So at 34, I have the New England Patriots drafting a wide receiver from Oregon, Troy Franklin, who was great at Oregon, and I think he'd be a great fit next to Jaden Daniels. But the only thing is, still, I don't think Troy Franklin and Juju Smith-Schuster are enough for Jaden Daniels. I mean, I'm not saying he needs a stacked wide receiver core for him to be good, but the Patriots, they need better wide receivers. If Mac Jones couldn't get it done, I mean, I'm not saying Jaden Daniels is, at Mac Jones' level, but I mean, you need to get Jaden Daniels some help at the wide receiver position, and do not make the mistakes you made with Mac Jones, because you just wasted the last 2 or 3 seasons with Mac Jones in New England, and now he's going to be out. So I have the Patriots signing a wide receiver who will cost them some money, but T. Higgins from the Bengals. I think with him being number one wide receiver for the Bengals, I think he'll be a way better player than he, compared to Cincinnati. I mean, look at the Minnesota game against the Vikings, how good he was when Jamar Chase got hurt and he stepped up. So imagine what he would be like on New England, especially with Jaden Daniels throwing him the ball. Sure, he would be next to Juju Smith-Schuster and Troy Franklin, two good wide receivers, but those two guys are not at T. Higgins level at all. Next thing I do if I'm the Patriots throughout the offseason, you trade away Mac Jones. I don't know where to. Maybe Atlanta, maybe Las Vegas, maybe it's just somewhere to be a backup. But I think you could get a decent draft pick. I think you can get in the area of a 5th to 7th rounder for Mac Jones. If I think Mac Jones can be a solid quarterback if you put the right receivers and the right coach around him. I wouldn't, it's like Zach Wilson. I think it'd be hard for another team to put, give him a chance. But me personally, I think it wouldn't be that hard for another team to take a chance on Mac Jones because you've seen him do good before. It's not like we've seen a couple good games from Zach Wilson, but like with Mac Jones, he had a full season where he was amazing. Even like the season before, the 2022 season, he wasn't great, but he wasn't terrible in the 2022 season. He was just terrible in the 2023 season, but had no wide receivers and had a bad coaching staff. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if someone was willing to pay a 5th or 6th round pick for Mac Jones, knowing that he can play well. I just don't know who that would be. Maybe the Raiders decide to take a chance on him. Maybe the Falcons do. I think it'll be interesting to see who tries to pull the trigger on Mac Jones. But I think that's the next move. Try to get a good draft pick for him and move on and focus on your next quarterback in Jaden Daniels. And then the next thing I do if I'm the Patriots throughout the offseason, it just you already have a solid defense. Christian Gonzalez was their first-round pick last year. Looked really good before he got hurt. You have Matt Judon. I don't know if he stays. I don't know if they might cut him, might trade him. I don't know. But I would try to improve with defense, even though your defense is already pretty solid. For a team that's 4-13, I think the Patriots have a good defense. I mean, they weren't that bad all year. I mean, there was like a stretch of games where the Patriots only gave up. It was like a stretch of 3 games where the Patriots gave up only maybe it was like 17 or 20 points and lost all 3 because their offense was that bad. If the Patriots had a good offense, they would have been a better team last year. So I don't think their defense was necessarily the problem. It was just the offense. And if you're upgrading quarterback, you're getting upgrades with wide receiver and upgrade with head coach with Mike Vrabel and Jaden Daniels and Troy Franklin and T. Higgins. I don't see a lot of problems with the defense because I think the offense would be better. And that's a great thing for the Patriots. But I think with Mike Vrabel coming in, he's a defensive coach. He played linebacker with the Patriots. I think there's room for that defense to improve. So make small moves throughout free agency or trade market to improve that defense if I'm the Patriots. But that's really it. Just wide receiver and quarterback and get your new head coach. I think that's really it for the Patriots. Let me know your thoughts on the Patriots offseason in the comment section, and peace out.